I cannot tell you how excited I am. I really am. I love doing this job, but they call it, they call you to do the job, they say, who do you want to talk to? And this is the first name that came to mind. I was really excited to talk to him, not only because who he is and what he does, and I'll tell you that in a second, but what happened to us. So the first guest is a 4-time Grammy Award winner and is often referred to as the King of Christmas. Please welcome my friend, Michael Bublé. Michael. Hi, he's on Zoom.
I'm on Zoom.
Great. So, Michael, I love you. You know that I love you. And I love what you do. But we got to clear, you're here, we're clearing something up. I don't think the people know, but we're going to tell the people, okay? So, do you know what I'm going to talk about, Michael?
I think so, because I don't think I'm clear about it yet, Howie.
So we met, we connected, we've got a lot in common. We're both Canadian, we know a lot of the same people. You gave me your number, we exchanged numbers. I have Michael Bublé's home number, people. Okay, so you gave me the number, and then, all kidding aside, you know, you had some family, we'll talk about it later, but your son fell ill, and you took some time to yourself and with your family, and we didn't talk, and you weren't in the business for a couple of years. Then I saw you, when you came back with new music and everything, I saw you on the James Corden show, on doing that carpool karaoke, and I had your number, and you were wonderful on it. So I texted you the minute I saw that show, and the text was this. Look at this text. That's the text, and I don't know if you can read that, but it says, just watched your carpool karaoke, brilliant. And I signed it just in case you forgot my name, Howie. And then I saw the 3 little dots. I said, Michael, you are like the busiest guy in the world. You're always on tour. You're always recording. You answered me like that. And this was the answer. It came back like this. Hello. I would imagine you spend more time on writing lyrics than you do on your texts. And then I wrote back to you this. No, this is not a joke. This was, I just wanted to let you know and remember what I thought about you. I said, you're brilliantly talented, but more importantly, an amazing human. If I can ever be of help to you or your family in any way, just let me know. My best to you and yours. And that's what I wrote. I just wanted to reconnect with you. And then again, right back, I see this. Please, who am I talking to? Really? Really? I thought we had something on AGT. So I wrote back this, Howie Mandel, also known as the Bald Ellen, as I just pointed out. And then you wrote back this, and this is what I wanted to clear up. And hope you know who you are talking to. Am salam, new in this country. Now, that's not Michael, that was Salam. You gave me your number, and then you changed it. Thank you, Mike. You changed it, so that wasn't your number. So I told this story, which I thought was funny, on a podcast the other day, and I received this. Let's roll the tape.
Sorry, more makeup. I just watched you on Logan Paul, and I just pissed myself. A friend of mine just sent it, and thank you for being so kind with me and saying such nice things, but you're such a beautiful guy.
See, he wrote that after I told the story that I just told you. So I wrote this. Who is this? And then he wrote back to me this. And this. Okay, seriously, tell me I didn't get the wrong number. And I never answered. So, you wrote one more thing, didn't you? You wrote one more thing, didn't you, Mike?
I did.
Show them. What is it? Here it is.
Well, I have it.
There it is. I got it.
I got it on my phone, too.
Oh, I wrote, this is Gary. I know who you are. I'm a huge fan. My wife is screaming. And then you wrote this. I love you, Gary. There are no accidents.
Howie, what people might think is that this is a setup, or maybe, that I truly thought I had sent this to a man named Gary, and I was dying. And I was calling my assistant saying, please get me Howie's number. I've given this to the wrong number. You mess with me. And when I finally talked to you, you weren't going to tell me.
Never.
You were just going to leave me hanging with.
I was saving it for today, for these people. That's what this is about.
Oh, man. I thought I was going to have a really great friendship with a guy named Gary. That's what I thought was happening for me.
I know. Well, anyway, on another note, Salem says hello to you, too. Anyway, I want to talk to you. There's so many things I want to talk to you about. I know that you built a new house, very Canadian of you, with an ice rink in it. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about your albums. We'll talk about your music. I'm going to take a break because I'm so tired right now, and we'll be back with more Michael Bublé after this. We are back with Salam and Gary's best friend, Michael Bublé. Michael, we do have a lot in common. We're both Canadian. We both have 3 children. How old are your kids?
I've got 8, 6, and 3.
Mine
and
are already...
You have 3 too, don't you, Howie?
I do. 37, 32, and 29. Are yours out of the house yet? Mine are.
You did it. No. Yeah, you did it, man.
And all kidding aside, how is Noah doing? Noah was...
Really good. Thank God. We were, anytime I can, I put it out there. Whatever book you read, if you do or don't believe, all those prayers that you people gave to our family, you have no idea how that lifted us in times that were unimaginable. I know other families have had to go through stuff like that, but thank God everything's good, and it's given us great perspective on life, so things are great.
Wow. That's great to hear.
And Howie, I don't want to take over, but let me just say this. Early on, you talked about how we were acquaintances. Well, I don't want to get too deep into this, but I'll tell you why I think so much of you. So when we did AGT, I told you I had someone in my family who had been dealing with some mental health issues, and you said that you would you would help in any way you could. Well, people always say this stuff, and you meet people in the business, call me, and yeah, but the difference was you actually did something. You actually would call her and check in, and it's funny. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I said that I would do anything for you, man, because you make a lot of jokes. You're a comedian, but if people knew that you were really that stand-up, who you really were, if they really understood that, they would love you even more than they do now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pshaw. On to other things. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say.
Important things like rinks in houses.
Well, that's so Canadian. You have a skating rink. Tell me about the fact that you built the house around this. Somebody told me about how you built this house.
Yeah, my dream was to have a hockey rink. And my friend David Foster is a wonderful producer and a great friend to me. He said to me, kid, if you can do it one time, if you can live crazy like that, do it. And so I did it. And I started building a hockey rink. And I actually built the whole house around a Zamboni and a hockey rink. And,
wait, stop right there. You built a house around the Zamboni? That's what they send out to clean the ice in the middle of the game. I know as a Canadian, I once stayed in a hotel in Canada and said I want a room near the ice machine. I was right next to the Zamboni. That's not true. So you built it around the Zamboni and
I built around the Zamboni and built the rink, and part of it was that I wanted to invite, my kids' friends and their parents and stuff. I bought a bunch of ice skates, and so basically they come and do little ice skate parties and lessons and stuff, and invite kids from the school. And
I'd like to come by and do a triple Lutz.
Anytime, a sow cow if you want.
Yeah.
My friends are merciless with me though. They basically started calling me the MC Hammer of jazz music.
Because
they said that I had spent most of my money on a house.
They don't understand that ice is just frozen water. It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a few other things in just a second. I want to talk about your wife. I want to talk about whether she gets your sense of humor. My wife is fed up with me. And we're going to talk about your album, okay? Stay right where you are. Don't go anywhere, which is easy on Zoom. You guys stay at home wherever you are. We'll be back with more right after this. You are known as the King of Christmas. Being the King of... What are the duties of the King of Christmas?
Did you say King of Christmas?
Yeah, that's what they told me. That you're the king.
Oh, I thought it was King of Cool or King of
No, Christmas.
King of Awesome.
Because I'm the Duke of Hanukkah, so that's why we relate. But the thing is that your album, your Christmas album, is the #1 selling album of the entire 21st century. Do you know that? And this Christmas you're selling a box set. This is a beautiful package. Tell me about this.
Oh, yeah, I don't know a lot about it. I know
Oh,
that it's,
well, let's open
it's
it. I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't know this?
I know a bit about it, but I don't.
About it? It's the Michael
well versed in
Bublé
it.
Christmas collection. This is the Christmas album. This is vinyl. Oh, no, this one's the book. Look at these.
Hey, that's really how you mess up my name all the time. I like it, but it's hilarious every time I hear you say my name.
Do I say it
watch
wrong?
You struggle.
Am I saying it wrong?
No, you struggle with it.
It's because you have that. I don't know how to pronounce that little. That what is that thing? What is that called?
It's the accent aigu.
The accent aigu. I can't even say that.
I've heard you say Bublé, Bublier, Bublier, but it's pronounced bubbly.
Okay. Oh, look at you. I see what you did. Look, so you have the vinyl here, and we have DVDs.
Hey, that's, by the way, there's a meme of that vinyl that's my favorite thing. Hold that up, Howie.
The one of this?
Thing. Because there's a meme. It's my favorite meme of all time. My friends send it to me every year. And instead of Michael Bublé Christmas, it says Michael Bublé farting on your presents. Oh, I get a kick out of it every time.
That's the spirit. Is that serious, or are you just pulling our finger?
No,
look at this beautiful.
You can find the meme.
Look at this beautiful. Look, you get a tree ornament that says
beautiful.
Christmas. You get
My
DVDs,
God.
CDs.
Yes.
And
that is necessary.
It is. This is beautiful for Christmas and for the world. What about your wife? You are coming up on your 10th anniversary.
We passed it. Yeah,
It's amazing. I want to ask you a question, because I don't know that people know this. Well, they know this now. You're a really funny guy. You really are a funny guy. And I mean that, genuinely funny. And I spend a lot of time with my wife. She doesn't find me as entertaining as anybody else. Does your wife get your humor? Because she's Argentinian, right?
She doesn't not only get it, she doesn't I don't think she appreciates it. She says, many times in my day, she said it to me today. She said, "You so stupid." You so stupid. Because I'm very similar to you, Howie. I have that humor where we're very dry and we say things, it's very earnest and serious, but we're kidding.
Right.
And people don't know, so she just has given up and she just said, "You're so stupid, you stupid." Yes.
My wife will say, I don't know why you think that's funny. That's not funny. And I say to her, don't tell me what funny is. This house you're living in is funny. That's from funny.
That's from funny. That's a good point.
Anyway, you can go to Ellen's website to find out more about Michael's Christmas 10th anniversary super deluxe box set. I think it's a must-have. It is for every household.
Thank you.
And thank you, buddy. I love you.
No, my friend.
Continued success.
I love you too.
And we'll be right back with more after this.
Thanks for having me, bud.